Alright, here we are for a running and driving video on our 97 Power Stroke, which is 113,000 miles. Got all the lights working. Got her nice and warmed up into operating temperature here. Got all your lights working. Running nice and clean. And I don't think I showed you this in the last video, but you know how nice and tight these are. These lock really nice. No wind noise. I mean, you really gotta not flapping in the wind. Windows go up and down really nice and smooth with no binding or anything like that. We got a little bit of rain here, but luckily it stopped and we were able to get the previous photos and videos before so you can see how clean this body and paint is on this. But there's a little bit of rain bubbles and stuff like that. But so we'll go ahead and turn the four ways off here. The only light on is the e-brake light. So we'll get rolling. Do a little bit of just kind of in-town type driving. Go up a hill, go through some potholes. It's got dual tanks, of course, you know, like all the 3/4 ton trucks do, and the switch works, and the sending unit works in both. You know, sun visors are in nice condition. Stay up. I'll show you the e-brake here. We'll go ahead and put her in neutral. Put the e-brake light on. Put the e-brake on. You can see we're not sliding. Pull it off and away we go. So all that stuff works good. This truck actually runs and drives like, you know, I mean, really like new. I know a lot of people say that, but this truck is just super tight and smooth. So that's the hill we'll be going up. It's a pretty good steep one. I'll show you some acceleration. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the overdrive off. You know, I usually, anything under 50, I usually have the overdrive off and kind of recommend to, just so you keep the wear and tear off the transmission. You got a nice blower motor, runs nice and smooth. Got the AC, it blows really cold. It's good. I mean, this is all factory original, all the way down to the stereo. So I mean, this thing is just completely untouched. I mean, there's not one thing tampered with on this, or not factory replacement type part. So we're just kind of giving it medium throttle. You know, it's just barely giving it some juice. Got some potholes coming up here. We're gonna hit them about 40. Just soaks them up. We'll give it a little more gas. I'm gonna take these potholes. I mean, it just soaks them up. I mean, you got no rattles, no door hinge issues, anything like that. This truck just goes. Getting a little bit in traffic here, so hopefully we'll be able to get this thing up to speed for you guys real good. You know, we're barely giving it any gas, it's just climbing right up. Don't want to catch with people too much. You know, this truck just, you know, it rides like a 3/4 ton. It's a little, you know, bouncy, you know, stiff suspension, but I mean, it just drives, you know, you can one finger drive this thing if you want to. I mean, it just stops nice and straight. You know, it doesn't, you know, pulsate or pull one direction or make any noises or anything. All the brakes are in good condition. When we had it in there and we just got it aligned and the oil changed and, you know, just fluids checked and everything like that. They said that the brakes were about 70% in the rear and, you know, they're about 90 plus in the front, so that's nice. It's really easy to see out of truck. I mean, you know, just 113,000 miles, so everything's just in really nice shape. I mean, the lock's really good, so we'll get going here. But it's really easy to drive truck. I mean, you know, I trust anybody at any age to drive this. It's just, you can see in and out of it real well. It accelerates nice, brakes nice, steers nice. Oh, just broke loose a little bit there. The road's a little bit wet, so it's tough to grab traction. These got a lot of power. So we're gonna get ready to hit the highway, so I'm gonna turn the overdrive back on so you can see it's not blinking or nothing. But if you hit your high beams, your high beam light works. So it's just cruising right along, 45. And the, I don't think I showed you before, but the ashtray. A bit of a pothole there, but pull out the cigarette lighter. I mean, the cigarette lighter's never even been used, which is cool. Man, it gets really warm in here. I'm going to turn her down. But you know, this is nice for your cell phone, keys, cup holder. stuff like that. And you always got your little compartment. You know, no screws have been screwed in, which is nice to find. It doesn't have a trailer brake. This thing doesn't mean, you know, doesn't even have a tow package on it. I mean, so you know this thing has this really lightly been used. I mean, it hasn't towed any loads. One thing I just noticed, it's got a little hairline crack on that window crank. I didn't notice that before, but make note of that. This thing's just really nice condition. Dome light works real good. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the freeway here. Hopefully we can let these people lead out a little bit. And that way they're not in our way, but it looks like they already are. So we might go for a little bit of a longer drive. It kind of depends. So we're just gonna kind of get a medium throttle here, and then, because I don't want to, there we go, put her to the floor, and I don't want to be spinning out. This truck just drives really nice and straight and smooth. I mean, it's as smooth as can be. Got a nice speed, got a good gap there, so we'll just go ahead and get down to normal speed. You know, horn works good. We'll just kind of have you guys ride. I appreciate you guys riding passenger with me on this. I know some of these videos can get kind of boring, but just really want to show you guys what you're working with here. So I'm going to go ahead, we're about 65, floor it. That's kind of kicks down really nice and quick. And we're climbing up this hill. I mean, it's just owning it. I mean, this thing just keeps climbing. It just pulls like an ox. So all right, looks like we were able to go for a good drive here. So we're gonna shut this down, and you know, this is a local Northwest 200 truck. No accidents or anything. It's gonna be going 7 days auction at no reserve. So good luck, everybody.